1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Kicking off the winter season, we got Mob Psycho 100 Season 2. Now, I actually just recently finished watching Season 1, and I can understand the hype behind this show and why people like it so much. It's pretty enjoyable. Glad I didn't actually have to wait too long for Season 2. From the PV, it looks pretty dope, and can I just say the music is actually pretty freaking sick. Yeah. I'm watching this. Kakegurui Season 2. More crazy bitches gambling. I think most people don't actually watch the show for gambling. Let's be real here, you watch it for the crazy chicks, alright? If you really wanted to watch a show about gambling, you would watch Kaiji, for example. But for some reason, I can't say no to this show. For some reason. Looking forward to it. Shield Hero. Yes. I've been waiting for this. I've been reading the manga, and I really enjoy it. So I'm pretty excited for the anime. If you want a basic rundown here. Naofumi, an uncharismatic otaku, gets isekai'd with 3 other douchebags, and they represent 4 heroes equipped with legendary weapons to save the world. And unfortunately, or fortunately, Naofumi is the shield hero, which is considered the weakest hero out of the 4. And you can see where this is headed. The other 3 don't really care too much about the MC, and they consider him just a useless, filthy scrub. So starts the lone journey of being poor, betrayed, and, you know, everything else that's pretty shitty about life. And yeah, I'm pretty hyped. Promised Neverland. Now, honestly, I've heard about the series. I never really bothered reading the manga. I heard it's gonna be good, so I'm willing to give this one a shot. We'll see. Honestly, there isn't really a lot of shows I'm watching this upcoming season, that's why I basically have this here added. Date Alive Season 3. Boy, I never thought I'd see the day when this actually got a Season 3 after that, you know, kind of horrible Season 2. There's been some slight controversy with what's been going on with the show, at least from what I've heard. The studio that was originally working on it dropped out, and now JC's staff is working on it now. I don't know what happened. The art has also been in big uproar, okay? The initial visual sparked a lot of hate. I mean, look at all of their mouths, like, what the hell is this? Like, dude, Jesus, people are memeing the shit out of this already. And apparently some fan actually went over their way to fix it, at least that's what I heard. Goddamn. This might just turn into a shit show, but we'll have to see. I've watched 2 seasons of it already, so might as well watch the 3rd one. Kaguya-sama. Read this series. Basic premise, it's about 2 students who are members of the student council who are considered geniuses. Over the course of spending time together, the 2 of them develop feelings for each other, but they are both extremely stubborn about it, and their pride won't let either of them confess first. So pretty much it's a story about who's going to confess first and become the submissive one in the relationship. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Boogiepop. Now I think this is the show that's getting the most hype this season, since from what I've heard, the light novel for this series is like the godfather of light novels. I don't know, apparently it is. The only thing I know about this series is that it's had some sort of show back in the early 2000s. Synopsis. There is an urban legend that children tell one another about a Shinigami that can release people from the pain they may be suffering. This angel of death has a name. Boogiepop. What a weird name. And the legends are true. Boogiepop is real. Alrighty then. This actually looks pretty weird, supernatural, crazy-like. This scene right here is already making me question my decision to watch it, so... Goddamn. Dororo. Is this Totoro? Okay, I'm sorry, this is probably the complete opposite of what Totoro would be. Dororo, a young orphan thief, falls into the company of Hyakimaru, a powerful demon-hunting ronin. Before Hyakimaru's birth, his father, a greedy feudal lord, made a pact with 40 demons and let them each take a piece of his unborn son's body. What the Who does that? What a scummy pile of garbage. In return for granting him great power, Hyakimaru was born without arms, legs, eyes, ears, a nose, or a mouth. What the fuck? barely human creature. Well, I would think so. And his father had thrown him in the river. Oh man, this guy just gets even more shittier by the second. He was rescued and raised by Dr. Honma, who made him artificial limbs and helped him learn how to fight demons. Each time he defeats one, he reclaims one piece of his body. Well, shit, dog. I'm gonna check this out. Domestic na Kanojo. Alright, now this series reminds me like a really dramatic K-drama, for example. I've been reading this for a while. I'm actually quite a decent number of chapters behind, but, here's the rundown. Our main character, Natsuo, is in love with his teacher, good job, man. However, one day at a mixer, he meets a moody girl and ends up sleeping with her. Soon after, his father announces that he's getting remarried to a woman with 2 daughters. And, yep, you guessed it, they just happen to be his teacher and the girl he just slept with. If that doesn't sound like a K-drama synopsis, I don't know what does. Here's another series I absolutely love, the quintessential quintuplets. God, I love this manga. Best girl is Miku, by the way, alright? Goddamn, but Nino is actually pretty good right now at the moment, too. Oh god, the recent chapters, it's so hard, man. It's actually so hard. Itsuki's also cute as fuck. Basic premise, there's a family of 5 girls who happen to be quintuplets, and they all happen to be dumb as hell. And our main character gets tasked with the job of tutoring these girls so they can actually pass their classes. And the rom-com proceeds. I really love this series. It's probably going to be my most favorite of the season, I feel like. By the way, don't think this is the only rom-com you're going to see this year about our main character tutoring some dumb girls, because there's another one that's probably coming out this year. Granted, the girls aren't dumb, they're just trying to get into fields that they're not really talented in. Ueno-san wa Bukiyou. I don't know too much about the series. The story centers on Ueno, a genius inventor who's in her 3rd year at junior high school. She's also the head of the science club and secretly falls in love with one of its members, 2nd grade student Tanaka. Using her eccentric inventions, Ueno tries to confess her love indirectly, but her attempts always ends in failure. So this honestly sounds like a really cute, adorable series. Based on the synopsis, I don't think we'll be getting very far in the romance department, but that's okay. Do Kyonin wa I'm not even gonna try. Mysterious writer Mikazuki Subaru, who isn't good with people, he finds them to be a disturbance when it comes to building his imaginary world. One day chances upon a stray cat, and he feels inspiration strike, so he brings the cat home as his muse. Can watching this inexplicable behavior of a cat form material for a novel? Well, I mean, this whole series is about that, and it's even getting an anime, so I mean, yeah, it can form material for a novel. Looking to be a nice slice of life series. I'm checking it out. Grimm's notes the animation. Game adaptation, so I'm not really expecting it to be anything too amazing. Takes place in a world created by beings known as storytellers. At birth, all inhabitants of this world are bestowed upon with a book of fate, where literally their whole lives are written out in advance. However, rogue storytellers known as chaos tellers are writing bad events into people's books without them knowing. It's up to the holders of blank books of fate to seek out the chaos tellers and restore the world. Okay, so are they just like going into people's homes at night while they sleep and are just erasing shit while they're adding some new stuff? Hopefully it turns out to be decently enjoyable. And that's literally about it. Everything else just doesn't really seem to catch my eye. I mean, you got Kemono Friends Season 2, which is cool. I've got some shows about aircrafts with girls, may check it out. And there's also Waver's spin-off series that's getting a special? I thought it was actually getting a TV series, but apparently it's an OVA special or something. And it airs December 31st, so it's probably already aired by the time you're watching this video. Yeah, winter doesn't got a lot for me to watch, so I guess I can actually catch up on my backlog. So there's that. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Special thanks goes out to Seswat, Haruka J, JJ Hitori, Jay Hayes, and Rai Carrion, and everyone else who supports me via Patreon or memberships. Thank you. Are you kidding me, Chris?